everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Nilanjana Sarkar, your English teacher. In today's video, I'm going to talk about simple present tense. I received a lot of requests from all of you stating you all wanted to learn about tenses, and that's the reason I have been doing this video. So in this video, I'm going to discuss what is simple present tense, what are the verb structures of simple present tense, what are the kinds of sentences and how simple present tense can be used, like in positive, negative, interrogative, as well as interrogative negative sentences. A lot of time I have seen that children as well as adults, they are able to use simple tenses correctly when it comes to doing an exercise maybe, but when it comes to speaking and writing something, they make a lot of mistakes. So I hope this video is going to bring a lot of clarity for all of you. But before I start the video, I request all of you to subscribe to my channel. As you know, it's customary. That's the only inspiration I get from all of you. And if you like the content that I have been doing, please go and smash the big fat like button and also write your comments. I would love to read your comments. And also one more thing, I have seen that a lot of people who are watching my video but they haven't subscribed till now, because their non-subscribers are more than subscribers. So yes, so keeping in mind all that, let's begin the video and let's understand simple present tense. Let's start to talk about tenses. So when it comes to tenses, there are all these forms of tenses that you can see on the screen. So we have simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. Under past tense, we again have the four forms: simple past, past continuous, past perfect continuous. Under simple future or future tense, we again have the same four forms: simple future, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. So these are all the 12 forms of tenses. But in today's video, we are only going to talk about simple present tense. But before that, we need to know a little bit about tenses. The main thing about tenses is we need to understand, or we need to have some clarity about the verb, because the verb is the main thing if we have to understand tenses. Now, a verb has three forms: the first form, the second form, and the third form. So the first form or the base form is the verb one. I'm going to denote this with the V1 symbol. The second form of the verb is verb 2, and the third form of the verb is verb 3, which is V3. In simple present tense, we are only going to use the first form of the verb or the base form of the verb. Let's understand further that what is simple present tense and what is the use of simple present tense. So a simple present tense is used when it describes an action happening at present and does not indicate when it will come to an end. It is also used for regular actions. The structure of simple present tense is subject, verb, and the object. So we have subject, and then we have first form. I just spoke about what is the first form. And then we have the object. The word object means the rest of the sentence, which contains the predicate or any other word that comes after the verb. So these are a few examples of simple present tense. He eats breakfast every day. The train leaves every day at 10 a.m. The earth rotates around the sun. Our soul is immortal. What do we do next Saturday? When you come to Mumbai, pay me a visit. Wait there till I come back. Pour 1 cup of flour, add a cup of milk. So these are some examples of simple present tense. And as you can see, the verb has been underlined to make it clear for all of you that what is the form of the verb. So if you notice, the verb is used with the S most of the time if the subject is singular. So this is something that you really need to understand and remember, because this is a very common mistake which is done even by senior or even advanced learners of English. Let's understand further about simple present tense. So whenever we talk about the verb, in order to understand simple present tense, we need to first learn that there are two kinds of verbs. One is the be verb and the other one is the regular verb. So what is the be verb? The be verb means the verbs like is, am, and are. These are the be verbs in the simple present tense. So in the affirmative or the positive form, example is, he is a studious boy. A few more examples. I am cold. You are French. He is in the kitchen. All the underlined verbs are in the be verb form, and these are in the simple present tense. In the negative, we are going to write, he is not a studious boy. In the interrogative form of simple present tense, we will write, is he a studious boy? And in the interrogative negative, we will write, is he not a studious boy? So if you notice, the verb doesn't change. It's only the structure of the sentence changes when we change the sentence form. What you need to remember is, in the interrogative form, the verb will come at the beginning. Is he a studious boy? And in the negative form, we just need to add a not. Now let's talk about simple present tense in the regular verb. Regular verb means verbs like read, eat, sleep. These are all regular verbs. So in the positive form, the sentence will be, he reads a book. In the negative form, he does not read a book. In the interrogative form, does he read a book? And in the interrogative negative form, does he not read a book? Now, what we need to understand over here is, in the negative form, we are introducing a word does. He does not read a book. Now, the word does goes with singular subjects. If the subject is singular, like he, she, it, we will use does. If the subject is plural, like we, they, and any other plural subjects, even I and you, which are exceptions, we are going to use do. I do not read a book. So this is something, again, which you need to take care, because this is one of the most common errors that even senior or advanced learners of English can make. In the interrogative form, we will begin with the word does. Does he read a book? Please note that we are not adding a S over here, because we are already adding a S with does. So it should not be like, does he reads a book? That's wrong. So it is, does he read a book? And in the interrogative negative form will be, does he not read a book? Now, that was all about simple present tense. We discussed about the positive, negative, interrogative, and interrogative negative. And we also discussed about the be verb, which is, am, and are. And we have also discussed about the regular verb, which is any normal verb like read, sleep, eat, drink, and so on. So let's do a quick check and let's understand that how we can fill in these blanks with simple present tense. Okay, so the first one is the college dash next Monday. So the answer for this will be, the college reopens next Monday. Now, please note that I have added a S with the verb reopen because the college is singular. It's a singular subject over here. Therefore, I need to add the S to the verb. In the second sentence, in the film, Amit dash the central character. The answer will be plays. Amit plays the central character. Of course, I cannot write Amit play because Amit is a singular subject and therefore we need to add a S. The next one, here dash the chief guest with a garland around his neck. The verb in the bracket is come. So if we have to use the verb in the appropriate form, we will write, here comes the chief guest with a garland around his neck. The next one, my father dash in an office. My father is again, father is a singular subject. I'm talking about my father. And therefore the verb work, if we need to use the verb work over here, we have to add a S. My father works in an office. The last one, she regularly dash in the afternoon. Knit. The verb given is knit. So if we have to use the verb correctly, we will write she regularly knits in the afternoon. So the last one is a habitual action, which states that yes, she regularly does this kind of an activity, and therefore we are using simple present tense. In fact, in most of these sentences that you see, you will see that it's a regular kind of an activity. Like, for example, my father works in an office. So, my dear friends, that was all about simple present tense. I hope you have understood. And if you have any further questions, you can definitely ask me. So that was all about simple present tense. I hope you have received a lot of clarity about simple present tense, and you will be able to use this tense correctly in your speaking as well as writing. So if you like the kind of content that I have been doing, please request all of you to subscribe and like the video, share it with your friends till I come back again with another video. That's all.